Alright, welcome back. Today I'm going to tell you, all of my subscribers and everybody that's not subscribed, that's viewing, why you should buy a Honda Grom. This is a video that's been done a couple times, but for all of my subscribers who may not be into that whole bike world, and they were thinking about getting one and they were wondering should they buy it, I'm here to tell you. First of all, this is my 2020 Honda Grom. It's in, I believe, raspberry blue, I think the color's called. I got this, I've had it for almost a year now. Number one, it just is a lot of fun in a small package. You could basically do whatever you want on this bike and almost not get in trouble. You could almost hit the top speed, which is anywhere between 55 and 65, or 55 and 63, depending on how big you are and the wind and everything like that. You could basically race your friends on regular streets and the cops will never know because you'd just be doing a speed limit. Number two, that goes along with it being small and nimble. You can maneuver around the city easily. You can pretty much store it almost anywhere, in a garage, in a small spot. You can put it in a basement, which my Grom has been in a basement. It's been in a garage, maybe even some apartment buildings. You can put it in certain spots, depending on what their rules are. Put it in the back of a truck. Some people put them in the back of SUVs. Third reason is they're extremely forgiving to learn on. I bought mine to learn how to do wheelies and just get into that whole stunt scene, and then step up to a bigger bike. Learn how to ride a bike if you've never had one, or if you just want something to zip around on. I used to ride dirt bikes, but I didn't want one. Wanted to kind of get to the street bike scene, and I kind of started with the Grom to get back into it. They're easier to work on. They're cheap, and the parts are cheap. There's a lot of videos out there to show you how to work on them, and it's pretty straightforward. Number four is that they're not crazy expensive. I bought mine last year for around $3,800, and it's a 2020. It was brand new, like 2 miles on it or something like that, and that was $3,800 with everything all together. You could buy used them, but for anything between $25 and $34. It's not a lot of like big bargain in buying a used one, because it's only maybe $1,000 less. But if you're trying to save where you can, you could definitely do that. They're pretty cheap, and they're street legal. So for example, you could get a smaller cc dirt bike for around the same price, but then you wouldn't necessarily be street legal. Now, if you know, in Philly, we pretty much do whatever. It's up to you. You could, people pretty much drive whatever. But if you're a person that really likes to be legal about everything and you don't want any issues with the cops or anything like that, Grom's a good way to go to get something smaller displacement just to zip around on. Number five is a huge aftermarket, huge Grom community. There's hundreds of YouTubers, there's thousands and probably millions of videos on how to do things on the Grom, how to work on them, how to ride. You can get into a community, get a group chat. There's huge Grom ride outs, Grom day. There's so many different builds, from stunt builds to cruisers to race builds, and there's all types of different kits and different things. You can really make your Grom unique to just how you like it. Important. They're very good beginner bikes. They're not extremely powerful. So with that, you can't get on the highway really, because you're not gonna have passing power or anything like that. But a new rider might not want to get on the highway anyway, and it's a less intimidating bike. It's not huge, it's kind of small. They are pretty easy to learn on. If you wanna just get somebody into it, they may not want something serious, you can give them that to learn on, and they may even start getting into the whole bike thing. And then you can step up. If you start on the Grom, you can step up, because that's pretty much what a lot of people do. They either keep their Grom and they get something else, or they step up completely, but they start on the Grom to learn all the basics: clutch control, cornering, maintenance, everything. So that's the one I'm going to end this video off with. Just a quick video. Like I said, it's been done a couple of times, but just want to do this for my subscribers. If you enjoyed this video, found it helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Browse for more, and most importantly, Have a nice day.